Ever wondered why some lifters look locked in, explosive and unshakable under heavy weight, while others fold the moment the bar gets serious? It's not just strength, it's pressure. And today I'm going to show you how one small piece of equipment can change the way your body handles load, protects your spine, and transfers power. This is the lever weightlifting belt, and most people are wearing it wrong. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to fit it, assemble it, tighten it, brace into it, and use it like advanced lifters and power lifters do. Let's get into it. This is a lever weightlifting belt, and it's very easy to put it on. When you purchase it, it doesn't come assembled, and so I'm going to show you how to, because you have to do it yourself. Mine is a 13mm belt, and inside here is a lever, 4 screws, 2 of which are spare, and also the base plate. This is the base plate and the lever right here that hinges around this area. So yeah, these are the 2 screws right here. The base plate is here. It's usually curved. It goes inside of the belt, and then we have the lever that I just showed you right here. So I'll show you how to assemble this. So first things first, you're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. It's right here. I have a multi-purpose screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver. Then take your your lever and unlatch it. Then this is what you're going to do to make sure that you fasten it correctly. The base plate goes on the inner part of the belt. You first of all place it inside, then pick your lever and then latch it properly. So you make sure that the 4 edges are facing the 4 holes of the belt. Then first do a test and make sure that the screws are fastened lightly so you can fit the belt. So at this point I'll use my hands to first of all make sure that I get the correct spot for it. Then I'll screw it in and get the other screwdriver to make sure that it holds properly before I can use my Phillips screwdriver to finish the task. So I'll do it manually using my hands, and this is it. Then once it's fitted in there, I can now take my Phillips screwdriver and fasten it. Remember, when fastening, you first of all just do it lightly to measure and fit and see whether it's going to be the correct size for you. So you place it right below the navel. Most people do it below the navel. That's the recommended place because you're actually protecting the lower spine. And if these 4 holes fit in properly and kind of move slightly, if correct positioning is confirmed, now we are going to latch the belt to make sure that the correct positioning is confirmed. Make sure it's below the navel. And then now we are going to fasten it as tight as we can to make sure that it's safe. You want to make sure that this is tightened so hard that it cannot break loose or cause injury to you. Make sure that it's completely fastened. Yeah, and now that it's done, we have to put it on and make sure that it's tight enough to hug your abdomen and compress it to the spine. So you latch it like that and fill it. Now, here's where the real magic begins and where most lifters miss the purpose of owning a belt. A belt is not something that you just strap on for the sake of it. It's a tool that helps you create intra-abdominal pressure. That's the pressure that stabilizes your spine, makes your torso rigid, and allows your legs and hips to produce maximum force safely. Think of your core as a soda can. When it's pressurized, it's incredibly hard to crush. When it's empty, it just collapses. Your belt helps you pressurize the can, that's your spine, but only if you use it correctly. First, position. The belt should usually sit across your natural waist, not your hips or your ribs. Some lifters prefer it slightly higher or lower depending on their body shape and movement. But the key is this: you must be able to push your abdomen 360 degrees into it, front, back, and sideways. So now we move to tightness. If it's too loose, you have nothing to brace against. But if it's too tight, you can't breathe or expand. But the sweet spot? Snug it loose enough such that you can slide your fingers beneath it, but tight enough such that when you breathe into it, it becomes rock solid. Third, the brace. Before you descend into a squat, before you pull a deadlift or press overhead, you first take a deep breath into your belly, expand outward in all directions, and push into the belt. That's where the stability comes in. And remember, you are not sucking in, you are pushing out. In other words, called the Valsalva maneuver. That's in the medical field. And that pressure right there is what protects you. And there's something that beginners don't realize. The belt does not weaken your core. Bad bracing does. The belt actually teaches you how to brace properly because you can immediately feel whether you're creating pressure or not. And if the belt doesn't get tight when you breathe, you're definitely doing it wrong. When should you wear the belt? Typically, during heavy working sets, near max attempts, and during compound movements like squats, deadlifts, and overhead presses. You usually don't need it for warm-up or isolation work. So you may ask yourselves, why do lifters love leather belts? It's because once set, the tightness is consistent every single time and it does not easily break loose. This is a very safe belt to use. No guessing and no uneven pulling. Just a click, locked in. And when you're done, just pull the lever and instant relief. Another pro tip: after several sets, your body composition and preference could change. And for that reason, good news, you can unscrew the lever, move it to a different position and adjust it, and you keep going. That's why we tested the size before tightening everything down. If you've never lifted with a properly fitted leather belt before, your first rep will feel shocking. You'll feel stronger, more stable, and more confident under the bar. That's not magic, that's mechanics. But remember, the belt is not a substitute for good forms. It enhances good form. You still hinge properly, you still keep a neutral spine, and you control the weight. The belt allows you to control weight more safely. And now, when you latch a lever, you're not just wearing a belt. You're stepping into support, structure, and power. Now, go lift. Also remember that in the video description, you're going to find a link, an Amazon link to the belt that I have right here. And also a video linked to this description showing you how to make your own weights that I made earlier. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can get more updates on useful do-it-yourself videos that are coming up.